Okay, good. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our weekly live stream. My name is Alicia, and today we're going to talk about saying goodbye in English, common ways and maybe not so common ways of saying goodbye. So I hope that you find something new and useful in today's lesson. As you join, please don't forget to hit the like button. Of course, share the video too, and send a message in the chat so we can say hello to everybody from around the world, as always. All right, everything is coming up. We're going to take maybe 2 or 3 minutes so everyone can join the lesson, and then we'll begin. I see YouTube is up. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Thanks for coming again. Welcome back. We're going to start in a couple of minutes. I see lots of people in the chat. Wow. Facebook, it looks like Facebook is also up. Hi, everybody on Facebook. I don't see anything in the chat yet. Michelle, hi, Michelle. Great. Okay, there's one person there. And okay, good. I see Facebook up now, too. Fantastic. All right. Then, as I said, we'll start in about 2 minutes. So in the meantime, a couple of quick announcements. If you are not following us on YouTube, you can check us out at English Class 101 on YouTube. We have lots of new stuff going up on the channel every week. So one thing to share, I tweeted about this a couple days ago, last week, I suppose. But we have this series, maybe you know this series, Know Your Verbs. So there's a new episode of Know Your Verbs up on the channel this week, last week actually. So check this out. The goal with this series is to help you level up your knowledge and to level up how you use some common and basic verbs. So please check this out. This is about the verb work. This was the focus verb for this lesson. So please check it out. I hope that it's useful for you. But for this lesson, for this week's live lesson, we are going to talk about how to say goodbye, ways of saying goodbye. So as always, I prepared 3 kind of categories for today's lesson, 3 sections for today's lesson. So the first section will be review. So as everybody joins, we'll talk about some expressions that are kind of review. And I'll try to talk about responses as well. Thanks for your feedback on last week's live stream. So first category will be review. Next will be these sort of intermediate expressions, medium level. And then last will be kind of other or like special greetings or goodbyes, other and kind of special use ways of saying goodbye. So, good. Great. Now I see lots of people on Facebook. Hi, everybody. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Great. Okay, we have lots of people, so I'm going to begin today's lesson. Let's get started. As I said, we'll start with this sort of review section. So, the most basic ways of saying goodbye, of course, bye. Bye is the first one. Bye is the most common. Bye is the easiest to use. I think everybody watching knows this expression. We also have bye-bye, which is used a lot for kids and is used in very close relationships. You might hear this pronunciation change to bye-bye as well, to sound kind of funny or to sound casual or a little bit rough. So bye, bye-bye, good. Goodbye. So what's the difference between bye and goodbye? Goodbye sounds a bit heavier. Goodbye sounds like you might not see that person for a while, or you don't expect to meet them in the near future. So goodbye sounds a little bit serious. We don't use goodbye so much in our everyday conversations. So instead, we just use bye. Okay, so these are probably the most basic expressions to use. If you want to choose one from these to use most of the time, just stick with bye. Just use bye. That's the best one from these to choose. Okay. If you have any questions, please send them in the chat too. I'll try to check the chat as well. Okay. Let's go on though to the next sort of group that I've prepared here. So I've used a few different verbs for this portion here. These 3 verbs, or a phrasal verb in one case, are see, catch, and talk to. So we can use all 3 of these, see, catch, and talk to, with you later. So this means we can use see you later, catch you later, or talk to you later. These three are all fine to use. What's the difference between these? See you later is like you're going to actually meet that person later. I will see you later. I will see you with my eyes later. When you say catch you later, catch is probably the most casual of these three. Catch you later is just like, I'll catch up with you later. I'll connect with you again later. Maybe I'll see you, maybe I'll just talk to you. I'll catch you later. This one, talk to you later, is as it sounds, like I'll have a conversation with you later. This could be on the phone, this could be in person. So you can choose one of these according to your situation, according to your future plans with that person. Also, one pronunciation point about this see you later, we reduce this to see ya later. So this isn't see you later, but see you later, see you later. This one, catch you later, and this one, talk to you later, talk to you later. So try to make this you a ya sound, ya. Catch you later. This one's good. So from this, I have 2 points I want to talk about. This later, to make this expression, this something something you later, even more casual, just use later. So I use this with my close friends. I use this with my family members. So instead of see you later, we just say later. So no verb, just later. So in other words, I'm going to catch up with you, I'll see you or talk to you in the near future. So just later is fine. For those of you who are more advanced perhaps, or you have some experience with some more like advanced native expressions, you might have heard this expression, later gator. So that's something, it's sort of old-fashioned, it's not really a cool expression, but like a lot of, especially I think American English speakers will use this phrase, later gator. So gator comes from alligator. We just use it because it's kind of funny and cute. If you hear a native English speaker use this, just consider it like later, but kind of cute, like a little bit childish. So later gator. So this is actually still used, I still use this too. So later gator. If you don't want to sound cute or if this sounds like uncomfortable for you, just use later. That's much better. Okay. Then this one, I want to go to this other point, which is see you soon. See you soon. So this is very similar to this. See you later. See you later. So the difference here, see you later, could be like, I will see you later today, or like maybe I'll see you later this week. But if you're not sure about the next time you're going to connect with someone, you can use see you soon. I'll see you soon. So I don't know when, but maybe in the future. See you soon. So depending on your feeling, you can use this. Junior, yeah, in the YouTube chat, Junior has in a while crocodile. That is the standard response to later gator. So see you later alligator. The response is after while crocodile. Good. Okay. Yeah, lots of people know that one. Catch you later alligator. See you later alligator. Yes, that is correct, Ronnie on YouTube. This comes from actually I think a 50s rock song. This comes from. So there's a little bit of a culture point there. Okay, someone says, what about bye-bye, honey pie? I don't use that. That sounds like a Southern American expression. I've never used that. Interesting. Another person wrote, hasta la vista, baby. Nice one. Nice expressions. We're getting into different languages there, maybe. But let's go on to the next two for this review section, and then we'll take a break. Next review is this one. So long, so long. This is one I think many of you should be careful of. So long sounds rather heavy. So long, like goodbye. So long is kind of short and casual, but it does sound serious. So long is like you don't plan to meet the other person again, and maybe you're not interested in talking to the other person again. It sounds rather like cold, I feel. So long. So I don't personally use so long very much. It just doesn't sound so friendly, though it is quite short. So you might hear it here and there, I suppose, but it's not something I personally would recommend in friendly work relationships or friend relationships. Okay, finally, for this one, good night. Good night, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Good night is the evening way to say goodbye. For those of you who joined last week's lesson about greetings, I think some of you asked about good night or something I'll talk about later. Good night is not a greeting. We don't say good night when we greet someone. We use good night when we say goodbye in the evening. So please be cautious at this point. All right. But for now, that's our review section for today's lesson. So let's take a quick break. I'll try to check more questions as I see them in the chat. But as always, we've got free stuff for you guys this week. I know for many people around the world, it is back to school week. It is back to school time of year, I suppose, depending on your country. So this is one example of some of the free stuff that we have on the website for you guys. So we have free PDFs you can download. They have these kinds of, I'll zoom in a bit. They have these expressions you can use. Of course, there's like vocabulary, there's vocabulary on the first page here. But on the back, there are actual sentences, questions, statements that you can practice. So for those of you maybe who are going back to school, this could be a good resource for you. For those of you who are working, we do have a business one. I'll show this maybe again later so we can zoom in on it. These are just a couple examples. There are a bunch of these, a bunch of different topics. I think we might see these a little bit later. But check these out. You can download these from the link below the video on YouTube, the description on YouTube, not the chat box, and the description on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook. If you're watching on Instagram, you can find this on YouTube or Facebook. I don't think we have a link on Instagram. Yeah, so please check that out. It's free if you have an account. You can make an account, a free account on the website pretty quickly. So if you want to get some extra vocabulary words and some set phrases and questions to practice, you can check out those free PDFs. All right, good. So with that, let's get back to our topic. If you're just joining us, today's topic is saying goodbye in English, ways to say goodbye in English. We talked about some review expressions. We reviewed a few things at the beginning. Now I want to go to this sort of intermediate, so kind of middle level expressions. You might know some of these, but let's take a look. First, let's begin with this. Have a good something. Have a good something. We can use have a good with each of these words. So have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Then this one, have a good one. What is a good one? So have a good one is a casual expression. One we can think of as like day or have a good time. Have a good experience. Have a good one. This is quite a common expression. Have a good one. So all of these we can use with have a good. So have a good day. Have a good night. But just choose according to the time of day. So have a good something is a very friendly expression. You can use it in polite situations too. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is take care. Take care. So you might hear like, please take care. It's just a general expression that means like, please take care of yourself. So we use this when like leaving a friend's house, for example. You go to a dinner party, you leave their house. The host might say, take care. Or you could say this to a friend after you meet them for coffee. Okay, take care. It just means take care of yourself. So it's kind of a well-wishing expression. Take care. This part, this ends with a K sound. This ends with a K sound, or starts with a K sound. Take care. So we kind of put the two together. Take care. Take care. There's only one K sound there. So take care, much more natural than take care. So take care. Put it together. Okay. A couple more expressions. The first one here I want to look at. Please get home safely, or please get home safe, you might hear. This is another expression that you may hear when you leave someone's home in particular. So you've attended a party at someone's home or an event somewhere where you are close to the host or close to the organizer. A very friendly way to say goodbye in this case is please get home safely. Please get home safely. This means as you travel, so please take care. Please get home safely. Okay, and you will hear please get home safe as well. Just be careful. If you are the person leaving, you cannot use this expression. So you cannot say this expression to the person who is like hosting the party at their house because they are at home. So you can use this if you are the host or if you are watching someone else return to their home. Please get home safely. Okay. Let's go to one more here and then I'll answer some questions in the chat. I see you. Last one. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I look forward to seeing you again soon. This is like the leveled up version of this expression. See you soon. If you want to level up, see you soon, you can use I look forward to seeing you again soon. So you can see the same kind of base expression is here. So I look forward means I'm excited to. I'm excited to. I look forward to seeing you again soon. So one more time. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm excited to see you another time. But we don't say that. I look forward to seeing you again soon. So this is used in a more formal situation, maybe a business situation, a conference. You're having a meeting, an important meeting. This is a polite way to say you are looking forward, you're excited to see the other person or the other group again. Okay, a couple questions I saw in the chat. Someone, I think it was Junior, said, what is farewell? Farewell is a formal goodbye. Farewell. Formal goodbye. That is rather old-fashioned in American English. We don't use farewell in American English, except perhaps in very rare occasions, like at the end of a formal letter, perhaps, where you don't imagine you're going to meet the other person or talk to the other person again. Farewell, perhaps at like, we would use this word perhaps in like the title of a ceremony, like a farewell party or a farewell event for something very formal. This is not something we use in everyday conversation. Someone says, what should we say in formal situations? If you're in formal situations, it does depend a little bit, like if it's a business meeting or if it's, like I said, like an extremely formal event. You can just say bye or, like I said here, I look forward to seeing you again soon if you plan on meeting that other person again. You can say, like, please get home safely, just something that shows you have kind of care. You're caring about the other person's well-being. That's a good idea. Aga on YouTube, I reached home safely. Is it correct? In response, so after you hear this, please get home safely, you go home. Some of you might, like, text your friend. You can say, like, something, you can let them know. Usually I use something like this. Just got home. Thank you for a fun evening, for example, like to my friend who hosts the party. So I just got home. Thank you again for a fun party, for example. That might be a little more natural. Arianda, sorry about you. What's the difference between afternoon and evening? Afternoon is like, it's still like there's sunlight generally. Afternoon is like maybe, so noon is 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So after that, until it gets dark is pretty much afternoon. Okay. Someone says, how do I download your lessons? Do you mean these lessons? I don't know. If you want this, which I'll talk about again in a moment, check the links on this video. If you're talking about our video lessons, watch on YouTube, please, or watch on our website. Okay. Let's take another break. and send more questions. I will try to. Oh, this person, same person. When do you teach grammar? I teach grammar on YouTube a lot. So please check the grammar lessons in front of a whiteboard like this. If you like grammar lessons, if you want grammar lessons, please check the YouTube channel or the website for those. Okay, but I talked about everything, yeah? Okay, let's take a break. I mentioned a few of these earlier. I showed you guys these, the free stuff, the free PDF, the vocabulary and phrases PDFs that we have. I showed you the back to school version and the business version. So I'll share a couple more. Here's one that could be good. Checking into a hotel. For those of you who are traveling, I know many of you say you're traveling or you're going to be visiting other countries for work or study. So these are some vocabulary words you might use in those cases. And on the back as well here, there are some sentences that you can use. So pre-made sentences. So some key questions that you might need to know. So this is another example of the free things that you can find. Let's see, maybe one more that could be good. Let's see. Of course, let's go with this one for now. There's this one too. So food. Oh, thanks. Thank you. So food, if you are like me and you like food and you want to know how to talk about food or ask about food in a more natural way, you can check out this PDF. So this is for actually visiting a restaurant. So what do you say at a restaurant? There are some common foods as well. And then on the back here, this is a couple of vocabulary groups that you can use to express like your preferences. What do you like? What don't you like? So if you are interested in food, there's a resource, hopefully, that you can check here. So if you want to download these, as I said, check the link below the video on YouTube in the description or above the video on Facebook. If you're watching on Instagram, go to YouTube or Facebook to find the link, please. All right. Anyway, let's continue. If you are just joining, please don't forget to hit the like button and or share the video. We really appreciate it. Today's topic is saying goodbye in English. So part 1 for today was this review portion. Part 2 for today was the intermediate sort of expressions. Now to finish, I want to talk about some kind of other expressions and sort of special use ways to say goodbye. Let's take a look. First, this one, very common. I gotta get going. I gotta get going. A couple points here. First, gotta. This is the reduced form of got to, which is the very casual form of have to. I gotta get going. I have to get going. So for those of you who have studied have to or got to, this grammar point shows us a responsibility. I have to do something. I have a responsibility to do something. I gotta get going. A lot of you have asked, like, what is this get? Like before a verb, like get going, or like when I start videos, like I gotta get started, for example. This means like something is about to begin. So we show that something is going to start. So this means I need to, or I have a responsibility to begin leaving, in other words, or I need to start, moving away from this event. So when you need to leave a situation, like because you have a meeting or you have another appointment, you can say, I gotta get going. I gotta get going. So not I gotta get going, but connect these. I gotta get going. So it sounds really nice, kind of bouncy. I gotta get going, sorry. So let's use this, something like this. If you're gonna leave like a situation with your friends. Sorry, I gotta get going. I have a meeting. Nice one to use. John says, Alicia, ta-ta is correct or incorrect. I will write it down. I will talk about it later. Thanks for that. It is an interesting one. I'll come back to this later. Thanks for that question. For now, let's go here. Take it easy. Take it easy. So take it easy is a very friendly expression. So if take it easy, friendly, it means relax. So I talked about this expression, have a good one, which is like have a good day, have a good night, have a good life, have a good, experience. Take it easy is similar. Take it easy means like have an easy day, have an easy time, like relax, take it easy. So you could say this to somebody maybe who's like working really hard, or you hope that they have time to relax, like take it easy, take some time for yourself, chill out, you might have heard too. Chill out's not exactly a way to say goodbye, but this is a way to say goodbye. So you wave goodbye to your friend, okay, take it easy, bye. You could pair it with bye to sound very natural. About this one, someone said, is it okay to say I gotta go? Yes, definitely. I gotta go. Perfect. I gotta go. I'm sorry, I gotta leave. I gotta run as well. I gotta go, I gotta run, I gotta leave. All of these accomplish the same goal. They're great. Nice ones. How old am I? I am 162. The next one is two expressions that are kind of similar. Peace out, and or just peace, and I'm out. I'm out. First one, let's look at this. Peace or peace out. So this literally means I'm going away, but I leave in peace, kind of. Like that sounds really heavy. This is actually a really casual expression. If you've watched any kind of TV or American English media in the last 10 to 20 years, you probably have heard this, peace. So this usually is used by young men, and it's kind of got a cool sort of rough image. But if you are just, a normal person, you can say it and it sounds a little bit funny. Peace or peace out. So out is I'm going out. So if you really want to emphasize that you're leaving, you can say peace out. Otherwise, just peace is fine. Another similar expression that I put here is I'm out. I'm out. This expression has a couple uses. You can say I'm out to leave a place, like I'm out, I'm going out. I'm out, see you later, for example, is a common pairing. This is also a way to reject an invitation. So your friend sends you a message like, hey, do you want to get drinks? It's like, oh, sorry, I can't, I have to work, I'm out. Means I'm out of, I'm not participating. So you guys are over there, I'm out. I'm outside of the group. So you can use this to say goodbye, and you can use this to reject an invitation. Okay, let's continue to this one. It's been fun. It's been fun. I included this here because it might confuse some people if you're not familiar with this expression. This is not it is. This is a grammar point. Here we see the past participle been, yeah? So it has been fun. It has been fun. This is an expression we would use at the end of a relationship. So if you end a romantic relationship with someone, or maybe you're finishing something and maybe you don't imagine you're going to see the other person again, but it was a good time, you can say, it's been fun. It's been fun. So from a point in the past, over a period of time to the present, it was fun. But now everything is finished. Everything's done. I'm going to do something else. So when people use this in a romantic relationship, it can mean the relationship is over. It's been fun. Bye. So it can have kind of a heavy feeling to it. It's been fun, but I'm gonna go. So that's what this expression means. It's been fun, but now it's not fun, perhaps. It's been fun. All right. Wow. It is exactly time to finish, and I'm on the last one. Perfect. Hooray. So let's finish with one more kind of special use expression. I included this because we do hear this sometimes in media. We don't use this a lot in everyday conversation. If you watch more old-fashioned style English shows, you might have heard this. The expression is good day. Good day. So this is used when a character is angry and a character is leaving a scene, is leaving a situation. they might say good day, sir, or good day to you, or good day, ma'am, for example. I saw this actually used on Twitter one time. This is a formal goodbye that shows you are upset. You are upset, you are angry, and you want to leave the situation politely, but you also want to show like that you still have some kind of like respect for the situation. But like I say, it's not so commonly used today. Good day, good day. So not have a good day, not have a good day. That sounds friendly. If you use good day, it sounds old-fashioned, sort of kind of like polite, a little respectful, and it also sounds like you are angry. Good day. So be careful when you use this one. It's not so common, like I said. But if you hear this in movies or TV, that's the feeling it creates. Good day. Okay. What about take care? Carlos asks. I talked about take care earlier in the lesson. You can watch this video back. Thank you. Thank you, Control Desk. Someone asked about this expression earlier. Ta-ta, ta-ta. Ta-ta is kind of a funny, if my mom is watching this, she will probably say that it is totally acceptable to use this expression. But ta-ta is to me, it's kind of a silly way to say goodbye. You sound a little bit posh, I suppose. Ta-ta, like you're leaving, I don't know, like having afternoon tea with your friends or something. It is a greeting that would be used, I feel, more by women who perhaps have that kind of posh or like luxurious lifestyle. Ta-ta. I don't hear it very much, but my mom likes to use it to be funny, actually. So if you want to sound like you're kind of pretending to be posh. Posh, by the way, means like kind of like wealthy and like sophisticated. It's a word that's used more in British English than in American English. But if you want to give that feeling, you could say ta-ta in that voice. All right. Someone says the expression have a good trip. Yeah, you could totally use that. Have a good trip right here. Have a good trip. If you know someone is traveling, yeah, definitely. Have a good trip. Someone said, what about have a good day? Yep, talked about that one. That one's totally fine to use too. In more formal business speech, how can I say goodbye? How can I close the speech? If you're closing a presentation. Yeah, thanks for the question, Yancy. If you're closing means finishing or ending. If you're closing a business speech, thank you. Here, I'll put this here. For speeches or presentations, to finish something like that. Thank you kindly for your time and attention. Thank you kindly for your time and attention. This is a formal, kind of a standard way to end a speech or a very formal presentation. Thank you kindly for your time and attention. If you want to make it slightly less formal, just say thank you for your attention. That's a nice way to end a presentation. Okay, I have to finish now. I am late, so we'll end. For those of you asking, no, we don't have daily live lessons. We have live lessons once a week. So we will be back next week. That's today's lesson. Wait, say goodbye. Next week, we'll fix it. No worries, no worries. Next week's lesson, today's lesson is ways to say goodbye. Next week, August 22nd, I think. Yeah. Next week, August 22nd, Wednesday, will be pronunciation mistakes. So a lot of you have asked about how to improve your pronunciation. I prepared, I think, about 6 key pronunciation points I've noticed students have a lot of trouble with. So I'm going to talk about, I think I've made 6, and then some I hope, ways that you can practice those pronunciation points. So yes, thank you so much. So this will be next week's topic, August 22nd, pronunciation mistakes. Pronunciation mistakes. All good. We're fixing in real time. Join us every Wednesday. For those of you who asked, Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time is New York City time. So if you don't know your local time, please Google it, 10 p.m. New York City time. So this is next week's topic, pronunciation mistakes. This will be an interesting live stream, I think. So please join us again next week. And if you have not yet, please do make sure to check out the free stuff in the links above and below the video. So on YouTube, please check the link below the video. On Facebook, check the link above the video. On Instagram, please go to YouTube or Facebook. So I'll end there. Thank you for your questions. If you have other questions, please send them in the chat. I will check the chat logs for your questions. So I'll try to answer them in some way on the channel. If you want to, as many of you asked about, if you want to see more videos about grammar or about vocabulary, please check out our YouTube channel at English Class 101. All right, we'll finish there. So thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing the video, for all your comments, for your questions. Really appreciate it as always. So have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.